All right, so this #1 featherweight contender is no stranger to this setting. Tonight, though, he believes he's just a much better version of himself and finally has the goods and the chops to actually be a world champion.
Sometimes you get there, John, and you're just not ready. It's not easy to become the best in the world. The first time this man got here, he was a great fighter. He was good, but he just wasn't ready to be the best in the world. He said that the moment he got back home, he went to work to improve it. He feels like all the improvements were made, and tonight he is the best featherweight the UFC has.
And it does seem as though we have taken two-way action on this fight, but a lot of people believe in the challenger, and I'm not just talking about his coaches. We'll see how it goes tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, fighting out of Spain, Ilia Topuria. It's amazing to have this type of wisdom and maturity and sophistication at 26 years of age. And that sophistication really bleeds into his fighting style. If you reference the Ryan Hall fight, that is as tricky a stylistic challenge as there is in the featherweight division. And he stayed measured the entire time before getting that knockout in round 1. He has taken his game to that requisite next level ever since, making himself impossible to deny a world title fight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Renato Moicano! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Ilia Topuria!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight, you get to take the same walk to that octagon to try to make your mark on the sport.
Yeah, that punch was blocked.
Oh, nice. Nice. He's going to guillotine. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, countering it. Looks like with a bottom blue choke. Maybe we should call it the all-submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Now changing up his level, goes with the elbow to the body. Real good ground and pound here by Moicano.
Big ground and pound. This is where he wants to be.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard. Nice defense.
Moicano's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Moicano's back in side control.
Now he's going full mount.
Topuria's in half guard. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Might get the TKO here.
Like that.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
20 seconds to go.
I need you to scramble, scramble.
Lands with the ground and pound here. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Round two next. All right, so the round is over, and this fighter's eye is swollen shut. Well, not quite, but it's getting worse at this point in time, and it's certainly something that bears watching. The cut man in there quickly. He has applied the end swell, but I'm not sure this fighter's going to be able to answer the bell here for this next round. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity. Oh, my God, it's hurt. He's hurt.
Connects now with the 1-2. All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill, when you're so good on the ground, you're so strong in positions. He does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why he wouldn't spin the vast majority of the fight though. Tonight he is fighting a very confusing style of fight, and I just don't get it.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Back to his feet. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Moicano gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. He's got to squeeze, but not too much. He's got to get the guard locked and try to find a submission.
Oh, great submission defense. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Moicano. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Moicano's going for an arm here. Looks like he's got that submission locked in.
He's really advanced now. Looks like he's going to get it finished. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Topuria's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there.
Getting them out here.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Moicano's in half guard.
Side control.
That was nice. He's got to be careful here.
Lands a big elbow there. 30 seconds to go in round two.
Massive shot from the top.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, nice jab. Uppercut to the head. Instead, it's blocked by Ilia Topuria. Oh! Just misses with the right. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, that's got to be it. Ooh, sorry to cut short, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the mount, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
All right, feet on the hips here. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Nice transition.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Moicano's right back to the full mount here. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Moicano. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent. Topuria's going for a choke.
Yup, that guillotine's deep. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Nicely done. Moicano's back in full go.
Watch armbar here.
Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting.
I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he lands straight down.
He's out! Renato Moicano! As many style points as you could produce. Whoa! Let's get it inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 13 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Renato Moicano!
All right, so there he is, the new UFC featherweight champion. Kind of looks like the after party has already started in the octagon. I know you'll be there shortly, Chip.
I mean, it's going to be a great night. Look, I wasn't on his band.